What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Alchemist here with Ocean League number 4. This time we are joined by a newcomer here on commentary for pools. We are joined by Chipsy, all the way from Victoria. Why don't you say hello to the crew? Let us know a bit about yourself.
Yeah, what's good everyone? My name's Chipsy, but everyone calls me Chip. It's much shorter. Yeah, I'm a Vic Tekken player. Been playing for a little while now. I'm a Shaheen player. Please don't ridicule me, and yes, they exist. So yeah, very keen.
Welcome to the King of Iron
I have
Fist
a
Tournament
quick
7.
question. How does it feel being one of the 3 Shaheen players left on this planet?
Oh man, like, I feel like I have an obligation to keep it going. Like, I genuinely do love the character, but it's so annoying, man. Like, I just love watching pro players. So to see there's literally none left. There's a couple, like Uncle Ben holding it down the board, but yeah, it's just embarrassing at this point. But I won't change. He's too fun.
So Shaheen is one of those characters that ever since Season 4, I feel like we've seen a drop-off, but I think we've seen a lot of other characters come into contention as being very popular characters. I think one of them that we've been seeing a fair bit of, maybe not so much here in Australia yet, or more so because we don't have as many online tournaments, but we've been seeing the reign of the new character, Lydia. This character has basically taken over online tournaments for the most part in most regions. So,
Fight.
I want to know, how do you feel about the character and why do you think it's not as popular here?
Yeah, I don't know. I have a very really good question about the stance of this character. I particularly don't understand why she's everyone hates her and she's better than I think. I think she's just fundamentally strong. It's what pro players like. You know, you got big pokes, you got a bit of everything, but also nothing completely stupid. And I think we're so used to characters like Leroy and Front that we expect them to just gravitate towards just doing stupid things.
Round 2.
But I think Lydia has everything in a pro player. As for why she's not too popular here, I think down in OCE you've got a good lot of character for the most part. And if you're not going to stick it out with Lydia, why not just fucking run, you know?
I do feel like during this Corona period, we've had a lot of people try different characters, especially in the tournament. I think we've seen a few people divert from their main, the character they're known for, and try something else. So we've seen Neil try the Geese, we've seen some people switch to a character, 500 milligrams, aka Lee Min Ho, has been trying some Jack. We saw Dion trying some characters. Dion's also been saying he might give Lydia a try. So I'm not too sure.
Round 3.
Yeah, I started playing some Lydia, I believe, so why not give it a go? Everyone's playing it, you know the rules. Chicker and giving her a shot, it's probably something up. She's won a bunch of tournaments recently, so you know I've got my eyes peeled, but right now from an analytical standpoint, looking at the character's moves, I just don't quite understand why people think she might be broken.
I don't think she's broken. I do think she has some stuff that work really well for her in the PS2. But I do think she has clear weaknesses as opposed to other characters on release. So people remember Leroy as the scourge of Evo Japan 2020, and for good reason. That character was just unbelievably overtuned. Whereas Lydia, she came out and there were very clear signs that the character was lacking in certain aspects. But overall, she did have a very I don't want to say one-dimensional, but a very, very straightforward approach in which she worked really well.
Yeah, for sure. And I think a lot of the stuff we thought would be prevalent, it seems to be, you know, a bit of a sort of theme going on where a new character comes out and you expect them to utilize it. You see Leroy in the trailer, you think it's all going to be parry. You see Buckham Run, you think it's all going to be guard breaks. When in reality, it's their, you know, fundamental tools that make them really good. And I think the same can be said about Lydia. I don't think, you know, doing forward 2 into stances like this all day is, you know, playing it properly. And I don't even think it's been implemented too well. I think there's too many ways to get out of those things. So I think she's just better with the fundamental tools rather than her unique stuff, just as is with a lot of the good characters.
So the first match we're going to have on stream today for you guys is actually going to be Neil, who we were just talking about, who's been trying some Geese in these tournaments. And he will be going up against Gioka. Gioka, a New South Wales player, relatively new, has been playing for, I've known him to be playing for around 2.5 years, but not so much well known around Australia in the offline scene. He's a Kazumi main, but I think he's been trying some other characters as well. But this is going to be interesting to see because Neil has been doing quite well in these events.
Like, not even just Geese, I sometimes see Eliza even, not so much but just playing, so, you know, it's either going to be Hwarang or 2Ds right now, but I haven't seen a Hwarang for a couple of tournaments, so we'll see.
He actually used Paul in Flighters Esports weekly tournament, and he did quite well. I think he made top 3 with that character.
Yeah, there you go, so, you know, it seems to be working out, so we'll see if it goes well. But at the end of the day, what you're most comfortable with is always like your main that you've been playing with for a while, so we'll have to see maybe the Hwarang will come.
100%, I completely agree. So going into this first match, I don't know which characters we're going to see. We mentioned which characters they're going to play, which characters they do play. But I would honestly be interested in seeing a Kazumi. Kazumi, you know, my one true main. Say what you will, but the characters become so rare these days that whenever I do get to see her on stream, you know, I get that jitter inside, you know, like that a bit of life gets kicked into me. And it's Bakuman!
Well, there goes all line. This one sucks. But we'll have to see the Hwarang here. I haven't seen it for a while, so.
So something interesting about this matchup is actually Bakuman does have that kick parry. And it is a lot of damage, and he can just throw it out a lot of the time against Hwarang when he's in stance. And then what happens, the Hwarang has to force himself to wait, so it's very annoying to deal with. But what you have to know is Bakuman just cannot move, so that's a big weakness in this matchup.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, you're not going to really be moving out of Flamingo stuff too much. But that being said, if you carry, in my opinion, is very tight window, so, you know, any slight delay is going to be in
There's that kick parry. It is a bit tricky to whip punish if you don't read it, because the animation is a bit strange. You don't see it too often.
Yeah, it's not really much of a used move, mainly the punch parry that you see, big counter hit.
And with I'm not sure if he could have killed. He does have raw position now. Bakuman genuinely needs one hit. If a rage drive hits, that's a block. No punish.
Yeah, just weird block stun. Neil wasn't ready.
I feel like too many of Bakuman's moves have this weird lock slash hit stun, where you feel like you're gonna punish it in time, but for some reason it ends up being safe. For example, that and back one, like that rage drive is -12.
Yeah, exactly. It seems to recover very quick, and even like, I don't know if they fixed it besides step 4, same sort of deal. You have to be quick.
And we've seen that combo by Gioka at the wall. That combo has actually been nerfed quite substantially, deciding to go for the back 4 string. Wall bounds, this should be it. Goes for the forward 2-1 to get back on the wall and takes the round, ties it up at 1 round apiece. We've noticed that there's no wall breaks yet.
Yeah, no, exactly. Oh.
This is a very bad position for Bakuman. He's in the corner, but he's working his way out of there. Nice flip over Oki. Now he's got wall position. The side roll gets him out of dodge. Gets to his back. Very nice by Neil there.
Yeah, that's big damage. You don't want to eat that. You don't even want to block that, to be honest. You just want to get out ASAP. Big 1-1.
So something to note with that down back 4 by Bakuman, Hwarang does actually get a substantial punish with his while standing 3 into a follow. So the only big low with Bakuman that Hwarang doesn't get a great punish on is his down forward 3. Everything else, it's not too bad.
Yeah, no, exactly, and I think, you know, because of all the other lows are, like, relatively unsafe, I think it is a move you've got to use, and funnily enough, it is a move he can somewhat move after. It has, like, a unique thing on it where he can sidestep more.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
One tool I don't think we've seen Gioka using a lot of in this match, and I'm quite surprised, is the 3+4.
Yeah, exactly, that's arguably the best move, and, you know, you can just throw it out, and, you know, it's just a do-it move. If you have a read, that's great, but if you don't, it's a free win, big jet kick.
He just whiff punished backlash.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not entirely sure if he was looking for it, it was just a jet kick, but you never know. Just why not just do it?
I mean, is it legal to whiff punish back then?
I don't think
not
if it was me, I can't do it.
Not in OCE online. That's for sure. Oh, he missed it! That 4-3 natural cannon combo off axis, very unfortunate for Gioka. Next touch wins the round, and there it is, the peace kick block. Takes it. Neil takes the first game over Gioka.
Yeah, that was very close. I don't know if I saw that correctly, but that 4 looked like it tracked back 1. I'm not sure if that's what he did, but I saw the final step, so, you know, surprising. But yeah, we'll have to see what Gioka's thinking coming into this one. Could there be a character switch? It was close, so I don't think I'd switch character here. It was a very good showing, but you never know how comfortable Neil might feel now. It's been that one game. You know, he's a very experienced player, so gotta be thinking.
I do agree. I think he played that matchup quite well. Like there was nothing you can completely fault on Gioka's end. I think Neil just got the hits where he needed to, and Gioka did get a bit unlucky with his combos and his wall enders and whatnot, just being a bit, you know, not in the right place at the right time, which, you know, does come back and bite you, especially in a stage like that where you have really weird angles that you have to deal with.
Yeah, it'll really test your character loyalty and, you know, how much you can optimize in unique situations. And that's one of the trade-offs with not playing your main. Or not playing too much of a character if you're just starting out.
So going into the second game, I think one of the main things I would like to see Gioka make a change of if he's sticking with the Fuckermum, and he is make more use of his jab strings and make a bit more use of his 3+4. I think those will go a long way in this matchup. I think one of the main things with Fuckermum versus Warren is it's really hard to play at a range where back 3 can whip punish effectively because of how Fuckermum's range is, but we'll see how that goes.
Exactly, so starting out down 4, just you know, a little patient, checking again, just a good compact jump. There's those 3 strings. Oh, that was close. Jab didn't get no leg, but the ball gets to. And we're just seeing, I don't know if 1-2-4 is the jab string I'll be looking for, but you know, it's something there. There's so many things to think about. You have 1-1, 1-2, 1-2, all very good. They're coming off your temper.
There's that magic 4 counting it. This will not get to the wall. I think maybe going for the sweep ender would have gotten to the wall, but regardless, he does get good position. Though Neil does work his way out there, he's got pressure. Down back 4+ frames, and the evasion from that back one. Very well done. Hwarang in rage. Is he going to be able to use it? He could have launched that. Unfortunately, it does not. Both players in rage will make use of the red dress. There it is. Plus frames from Hwarang. Goes for the mid option. Plus frames and closes it out. No! The down 2 to deny him. Gioka takes that. 2 rounds to 0.
Yeah, no respect. I think no respect. That big jack kick again. These are racking up. I'm not seeing him block too much. Oh, this is the wrong combo. Oh, it doesn't matter. Really good adaptation.
You know, regardless of the scaling on that guard crush, it still gets in your head because you're waiting for something and you're eating a free combo into OP. It's very, very daunting to have to deal with that at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the last thing you want to do is get punished for blocking it, but just like that, it's already blocked by Gioka.
That was a quick second game. 3 rounds straight.
Yeah, and it's paid off because it was a close game, you know. So now Neil's the one to think, you know, maybe he wants to play this.
So I think that game was just a lot faster than the previous one. And I think a lot of the situations where there were scrambles, you saw Gioka get the most of it because his character, anytime Fuckermum gets a touch, you know, you're eating 70 damage. It is what it is.
Yeah, 100%, especially offensive when it's on the free kick, like, it's going to be a lot more certainty to get that full power. A lot of damage on that first hit. But yeah, you got to be thinking, like, I thought maybe Neil would have run away with the second game because it was looking like, you know, it's looking slightly in Neil's favour. Like, we know what he is as a player, he's a good player, and, you know, we could have thought he had some information, but it looks like, you know, could have been the other way around. It looks like Gioka was very confident with Neil, so we'll just have to see what kind of character we're looking at.
I think he'll stick with the Hwarang. Maybe we might see a Geese. I don't know these days. He is sticking with the Hwarang.
But opting for Infinite, and as you said, maybe, I think those
Oh wait, is this? Oh no, sorry, my mistake. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, maybe the guard breaks. I think he's having his opted for no walls.
Alright, final game of this first set. 1, 2, 4, 3. That's another one of the strings, like, on paper it sounds terrible, but because of how many options Fuckermum has after his jab, you're never really worried about it being punished correctly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying before. Like 1-2-4 itself, not particularly good, but like who's ducking there? Especially with this regular hit confirm. It's not even counting hit confirm on 1-2-1.
Alright, both players playing quite patiently. Very interesting the change of pace now that we've got no walls. I think both players are looking for more opportunities to try and get a whiff punish. Falconrum in rage goes for that rage drive, and Hwarang stifles him out. There's this mini game Falconrum has whenever he's in rage, and it is basically which of my 7 strings am I gonna cancel into my rage drive?
Yeah, exactly. And like maybe you like he's got another 7 strings that don't cancel into the rage drive, so like you gotta be constantly aware.
And if he doesn't cancel into the rage drive, and you press reading the rage drive, you die.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice punish there by Gioka.
Yeah, he didn't get baited into punishing it thinking it was neg 15 like a lot of players do. It is neg 14, that second hit house whip. Speaking of neg 14.
No confirm. It's very... You can't really Twitch confirm that anymore as you could back in the day because the second it had a delay in it, but now it's just a raw do it or not.
Yeah, it had a monstrous delay. It was way too good. I'm really glad they got rid of it. But speaking of the